am using a service that I haven't used before, so I can go live on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So as you come in and say hello, I would love you to tell me where you're watching. So then that way I know. I just got a notification that I'm live on Facebook, so that's a really good thing. But yes, we're trying something a little new Friday. I've had a bit of a frantic morning with kids visiting, and yeah, my brain was going to explode about an hour ago, which is why I didn't come on live. So as you pop in, please say hi. Hey, Jacqueline, are you watching me on YouTube? Yes, I know how it works. I'm using a different service to normal. Yes, I know it's red and it's blue. So that's awesome. I just need to get up. Hey, Linda. Thanks for joining. Thanks for telling me where you're watching me. My pleasure, Deborah. I hope you had a good day. Hey, Kay. Now, I'm going to see if I can watch myself live on my laptop, so then I can reply to your comments. So please bear with me. I have done lots of non-hand cutting. I have done some cutting this morning. That was part of my technical issues this morning. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Margene. My technical issues this morning is my cutting machine didn't want to cut out what I want to cut because I didn't want to hand cut because I've got quite a few shapes in here, and these are from a celebration. Hey, Mary. Hey, Barbara. Thanks for joining. So happy you guys are here. Now I've got to work out how to watch myself on my replay. Here we go. I'm here. I've got it. I've got this all under control. And if you're watching me on YouTube, hello, the first time I've gone live. I'm not quite at my 1,000 subscribers yet on YouTube. Hey, Kerry. But with this service, I am able to go live. So you'll see some different things on the screen. At the moment, I'm not sure how to change those things on the screen, but this is what we're working with at the moment. I will learn in time. And the fact I've got it up and working first time, I'm totally happy with. So there we go. There is one way. I have wasted. No, I can't do that because I can't see the comments. Until next time. Shh. Jacqueline, don't. Please don't. That's fantastic. I saw that, Kerry. I was quite chuffed that I've got a couple of you watching on YouTube. Hello, Miss Carol. Carol's watching me on YouTube as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so I don't think I can flip my screen on this service like I normally do and show you stamp sets and stuff like that. So what I think I'm going to do, hello, Miss Mary, thank you for joining. 2 Marys in here today, which is great. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to, yeah, don't jinx me, Jacqueline. This may be a one and done. We will see. But, yeah. Oh, you switched to YouTube. Do I look as good on YouTube, Cindy? Please tell me. What I think I might do to show you what I'm planning on using today. Hello, Miss Jamie. How you feeling, my love? I've been meaning to text you, but, you know, school holidays, life, everything like that. Okay, Kerry. That's fine. I can see all the comments anyway. So I can see them at the moment. I can see them on my device, which I'm using, and I can see them. I am Miss Jamie. The bug that was working, marvelous. Thank you, darling. Thank you. The service I'd looked into that wasn't working with YouTube for a little bit is now working. Jay, can you message Bobby and tell him what I'm doing? I tried to ring him before I went live. Oh my God, Jamie, that's awesome. That's progress. If you're not in PJs, that's huge. Okay, let's flick us around. Let's see if I can flick us around. I can see the button, so let's see if this works, and we'll get going because apparently I've got to do. Oh, I'm real HD. Fantastic. Thank you, my love. I can't reply. So just bear with me a second while I put you in my stand. And let's flick around. Look at that. It worked. Woohoo. Okay, I'm going to leave you. Oh, thank you, Cindy. It didn't matter who did it. Okay, center myself up a little bit. I will go turn off my overhead light. My front door, my study door is already closed. So we're going to get a little hot in here because it's a rather warm day on the Central Coast, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, that should look so much better. So on my list of, I have a little list over here for videos that I'm doing, and I have on here get well cuts. So I'm missing some get well cuts. So what I thought I would do, I want to use some celebration sets. I actually realized I haven't used any celebration sets in one of my videos. So here we are. I've grabbed out the touch of ink, which I have stamped in Memento and die cut with my cutting machine. It's okay, my hands are all fine. It was just I die cut quite a lot because I didn't know what I was doing of the outline images. I haven't done the butterfly because I've shown you the butterflies before, but I did the hummingbird, the leaves and the flowers. So then all we have to do is stamp them. Just make life uber simple. Hello, Mr. Bobby. I do feel fancy, but I do need to talk to Bobby about how to get rid of some of this stuff on my top screen. That's what I was ringing you about, my love. Oh, okay, Cindy, thank you so much for joining. I know I'm late. Teenagers, technology, oh my God. And I also grabbed the celebration set Heal Your Heart because I know I need a few more sympathy cards, and my favorite get well stamp set is the Healing Hugs, and this is out of the annual catalogue. This has some great get well sentiments in it. Oh, you're saying hi from all over the place, Bobby. Yes, I know they keep popping up like the news. I know. And you know what? I don't live in Niagara Park. Hello, Miss Wilson. Thank you for joining. So they're the three stamp sets we're playing with. Now, I went over to the SU Color Challenge, which is a Facebook group on Facebook. Oh my God, hello Friday. And I asked for a color challenge. She's not here yet, or if she is here, she hasn't said hello. Miss Delinda gave me these 4 colors. So Gorgeous Grape, Magenta Madness, Granny Apple Green, and Bumblebee. So that's what they look like in the inks. I have also grabbed out all the cardstocks. So I've grabbed out the cardstocks as well. So I've got these here ready to rock and roll. And I think we're going to have some stamping off today because whilst they are gorgeous, bright, fun colours, I'm not sure how bright and fun I would like them. Yes, close. Bobby is on YouTube, can't see him. Yes, I meant to do it on Tuesday, Bobby, the whole haps on YouTube, but I forgot about it. And I remembered today and I went, oh, I must see if it works. So if you are watching and have watched me rambling for the last however many minutes I've been on, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already, or you're watching on Facebook, please subscribe so you can see more of my shenanigans with all my beautiful stamping friends here. And we have a whole lot of fun together. That's all I can say. We do some crafting, we have a bit of fun, and just generally a great time. And I do show the products that I sell. On this, I haven't been able to put my, yes, it is Jamie. Thank you, Miss Lorraine. I'm very happy with them. I haven't been able to put up my shop link, but once the video is finished, I will put my shop link into both my YouTube and my Facebook. So I'm not that good. You have the one, oh, you're waiting to earn these ones. So the Healing Heart you can earn for a $90 purchase in Australia, and the A Touch of Ink is a $180 purchase in Australia, because it is a double stamp set. So you get, they're quite large, and you get 2 sheets. So that's a $180 spend, but it's a huge stamp set, which is fantastic. So what I thought I would start with, now these are a little sticky, so I think I'm going to grab out my silicone mat so I don't stick these to everything, because I did have to stick them down onto my cutting mat in my cutting machine. So what I thought I would start with is just adding some color to our leaves. So I've already used the outline stamp, and I've stamped in Memento, and I'm now going to take the matching interior stamp and fill in these leaves. So it makes it super simple to do these leaves. Now let me grab the right size block. I don't think I want to use that block. I've already dropped that block a couple of times today. I was talking to a girlfriend on the phone while I was stamping these, and I dropped the block there, and I've dropped the ink pad and all of those things. Shenanigans galore, Jamie. Absolutely. Hello, Miss Beverly. Thank you for joining. Okay, this, I haven't used this stamp, so I'm just conditioning it by rubbing my finger over, and that removes any of the manufacturing film. You haven't used it, Lorraine. Get it out and ink it up. It's a beautiful set. I have used what did I use? I have used, I'm just going to scoot these over a bit. I've used the butterfly. So I'm going to stamp this full strength and see how it goes. Can someone message Delinda and tell her I'm using her colors? Yeah, I think I'd like them a bit more subtle. So whilst I like that, I do think I want it a bit more subtle. So to do that, I stamp off onto my scrap, and then I just bring it over here, line it up. Now this one didn't die cut 100% fantastically, and then you can see the difference between the full strength and the stamped off. It is just a titch more subtle. Whilst it's not as bright as what it would be as a lined image, it is just a bit more subtle. So this stamping doesn't have to be perfect. It is meant to be a bit more whimsical. So I'll show you this up close. So you can see the two that's stamped off and the one that isn't. So I think I want to do a magenta. I'm going to do a couple of hummingbirds, and I think I'm going to do it in the 3 other colors and see what we like. Oh my God, no, Lorraine. My God, no. 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 My cutting machine did that for me. No. Just going to shut this for the moment because we all know what I'm like with it. I've just closed it over. I haven't done it. Thank you for sharing, Myrtle, and welcome. Could you imagine me stamping if I had... My hands wouldn't function if I had hand cut all of those. My word. It is great. Yes. Well, for me in particular, with my hands, considering I can't even get this hummingbird stamp off the backing, yes, apparently so. Okay, can I use... See, dropping blocks everywhere. That is perfect. Another brand new stamp. Now, I haven't cleaned my leaf stamp because I'm thinking of using it as a background. Now, these are a bit stuck together, so I'll grab one. Now, this stamp I will need to clean, and I definitely know I want this stamped off, so it's just not quite as intense, although this color is really intense. Look at that, so pretty. Now, I don't know if my stamp chamois is damp enough. I think I'm just going to give it a bit of a spritz with my water sprayer, just plain old water. Probably should have used distilled water, but anyway, that I have not done. No, there are not dies for this set. I used an electric cutting machine. No dies. Be good if there were dies, but no dies. Hello, Mr. Linda. Yes, the lovely Woodettes are here. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, the hummingbird is adorable. You're exactly right there, Delinda. Now, Delinda, I'm using your colours from your colour challenge over on the SU group on Facebook. Thank you for choosing some of my most favourite colours, and they're all in the Brights family, which makes me happy. It's kind of my favourite colour family. So, close this up. I'm just going to do lots of stamping, and then we're going to make some cards. Just see how we go. I've got class on the weekend. Hello, Miss Shelley. I am well. Are you well? Now, this is clean. It is just stained, and that's okay. Sign of a good quality stamp means it stains. So stamp it off again, just because I do want that slightly more subtle color, and I'm not worrying about getting the perfect alignment, because as you can see, there is white space within this stamped image, which adds more dimension. So we've got our Magenta Madness, got our Bumblebee, and next is our gorgeous grape. And I think I might be adding in a little bit of Versamark with... I'm not sure whether I want to use lined image or some of the inlay images. Brights are happy. Yes. Oh, that's what I thought. I thought you're very cold there. No wonder you're choosing the Brights, Delinda. I did think that. Now, I've cleaned that, but I do always check it to make sure it is actually clean. Next is my favorite, gorgeous grape. Oh, look at I would do this non-stamped off as well. But we're going with the stamped off theme. So I'm just, oh, look at that. So pretty. You can also, these hummingbirds are just pop the end off my spatula there. These hummingbirds do call for being coloured in with our Stampin' Blends alcohol markers. That would look gorgeous because you could colour them, colour the head, colour the belly, and colour the tails and the wings. So next I'm going to get 3 of our flowers and colour those in, and then we'll see where we're at. Hearing your reply to those on YouTube. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jamie. They are luscious colours, Delinda. I know, it's a bit hard when you can't see them all. But at least you know we're all here because I've said hello to everyone. Okay, so I've taken that off. Muscles, finger muscles just don't work. And then I will get my flower centers. I cut my finger. I just nicked it. I cut my finger washing up my chef knife the other morning maybe. Yeah, I didn't mean to, but geez, it hurts when I hit it. So Linda, this is what it looks like with the green tucked in as well. So I'm not sure which are the neutral. I'm thinking grey granite would look really nice with this. I'm a sucker for grey granite. I really truly am. So just getting this, make sure my tongue's in the right place. Is this right? Yeah, that's right. It's just, I don't know, doesn't appear right. I have colour on it, and that's all that matters. So that's our gorgeous grape. Colour that off to the side. Sorry, I only have so much room on screen. Okay, Delinda is asking Jamie if you're on the mend. So in answer to that, Delinda, she said she's on Facebook at the moment, but she said she was wearing real clothes and sitting on the lounge with no painkillers. So we haven't got loopy Jamie today. Tuesday's video was a little funny. Because she was a bit high on drugs because of her procedure. But they were, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if my video would be flagged. Yes, Jamie, Sahara Sand and Crumb Cake would work too. Awesome. Delinda, she just said, yes, she's doing well. Aha, I've got it more lined up this time. Okay, so stamped off Magenta Madness. So I'm feeling, oh, that's even more stamped off than our hummingbird. I'm feeling this definitely needs a nice neutral to pair it down. And I haven't decided, I think I want to keep the sentiments that I use from Heal Your Heart and Healing Hugs really simple. Yes, Lorraine, Anne is doing better. I spoke to her very, very briefly. I'm going to talk to her more this afternoon. She has been discharged but isn't home yet. So, yes, she is doing really, really well. I will pass on that you were asking about her when I speak to her a little later. Okay, and done. Okay, that is all we have coloured all our images with stamps just like that. Clarification, post-op prescribed drugs. Yes, that's exactly correct. Legal, she was in pain. She needed some pain relief. So, all good. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going now. This is as far as I'd planned. Oops, Siri's listening to me. How rude. I love seeing all the comments. So I have 78 live chats. I just don't know how many people are watching me live. I do wonder if I flick over to my other places if it tells me that. But I kind of don't want to go anywhere. Okay, just let me have a look and see if I can see, because I know what my normal numbers are roughly on Facebook. Okay, so Sahara said no, grey granite. I'm just a sucker because grey granite goes both ways. Shouldn't say that. That doesn't sound the best. But when you use grey granite, it works perfectly with both warm and cool colours, is what I am trying to say. So I'll use this piece. I'm just going to leave it hanging out so I can grab it again. I don't know if this looks like it might be a card front, but I don't necessarily want to use it as a card front, although I'm going to cut it at 10. No, I'm going to cut it at 9.5. And then I'm going to cut this here, so just leaving a nice border. I could even go even smaller, but we shall see. Even if I only get the card fronts made and show you what it will look like on a card. Let me see here. Try and do 5 things at once, you know. Who's surprised here, really? Okay, so if I may not use everything on one card, just be prepared for that. Wishing I could heal your heart. That's a lovely sentiment. Okay, so I have 14 watching on Facebook, so that's pretty good. I might have secret admirers. Hey Pamela, thanks so much. Okay, now I haven't checked myself. Oh, listen to me. I haven't checked myself out on YouTube either. Oh dear word. Okay, so this is a red rubber set. I'm thinking I may want to stamp this on a different color and maybe put it in a circle or something. I think that might look really nice. Yes, I'm thinking that card front may not work, and this is how I want to do it. Okay. Now, I haven't used this before, so we'll check it works nicely. Put that here. Leave it a couple of seconds. That's not too bad. We're a little light on this side, but that is totally passable. I'll go to my channel and we'll see what I look like on YouTube. And it says I'm live. That is awesome. And I have 8 watching. So if I add up both, that's pretty much my normal viewers. So that's good. I try, Lorraine. I really try. No problems, Jacqueline. You have a lovely team meeting, and I will chat with you, Ron. Okay. I don't think 1.5 will work. Let's try my 2-inch circle punch. So just my 2-inch. Oh, that looks really nice. Although it does cut off the swooshes just a bit, I can deal with that. So that's nice. Okay, right. I'm thinking I am going to grab a thick Whisper White card base here because I'm now having visions. And I think I need to use this, so bone folder. So just, I don't know whether I want, okay, I have an idea and I'm going to go with it. Geez, it's getting hot in this room. Oh, she's awesome. Oh, Vegemite toast. They are so delicate and light, Delinda. That's why I love them. I'm really sad it's only here for 2 months, but it's awesome. So I'm thinking of using this Stamped Off in the background, or very lightly in grey granite, actually might work well and tie in that grey granite even more. So let's grab this. I think this will work. Yep, perfect. You are a lucky mama. Yes, Delinda did very, very well choosing these colours. I said grey granite, grey granite. Where did I put my stamping off piece of paper? Okay. Whoops. Do you know what? It helps if I'm stamping off onto a flat surface. Just saying. And if I haven't got hairs and whatnot hanging around. So you can see how subtle the Stamped Off grey granite is. And I kind of only want one side. So I'll just want it popping off to the top here. So I like that. I may even only make one card, but you can see how I might make one sympathy card and one get well card. How about I make that promise? Kind of like that, the hummingbird getting its beak in there, but I'm not sure I like that colour. So I'll take the bumblebee off and I'll put back on. Half of these are sticky on the back already, partially sticky. Okay, I like that, but we need more. So let me grab my scraps and see what I have here. because it might be nice to... No one told me to close my ink pad. Right. Yes, the second generation stamping. I want to kind of put, maybe I want to do it in a different color. That the gorgeous grape is competing with the gorgeous grape that's stamped off already. So I'm going to grab my magenta because they work so beautifully together. And yes, that will work beautifully. Trimmer is already down here somewhere. Okay, Craft Lunch is about to hit the floor. All my packs of cardstock. I just need to pull this forward. That'll stop the Craft Lunch. Right, I think we're safe. Oh, hey Donna, hey Di. Oh, not a problem at all, not a problem. I was thinking of Vellum possibly behind the sentiment, but you know how much I love Vellum. So we shall see, and I want to add some dimension. But yes, Vellum was already there on my mind, Delinda. So this is just a centimetre, which ends up being a bit less than, a bit under half an inch. Right, I can go over there for the moment, but I am liking where we're at. And I've got my 2.25 inch circle punch. Yeah, see how that just creates a division? I kind of like that. I'm going to punch this Vellum now while I think about it. Oh, yeah. And I mean, it's only 4 packs of paper, but geez, they were sliding. Thank God I caught it. And I love this Whisper White background just with, it's like I've created my own pattern paper, really. Vellum scraps. That's Vellum, but I want my Vellum scraps. Vellum scraps. Okay, no, I don't have anything big enough. And oops, sorry guys, I did move you slightly. I thought I tightened it, but apparently I did not. I do have a larger piece of Vellum in here. This is 2.25 inches. So what I like to do, I find sometimes I don't get a very clean cut with my punches. So what I do is I get it to grab so it's not moving, and then I just swiftly go punch. And then I find I don't get those furry edges, and I get a really clean cut. Where if I do a half effort push down, I don't get it. But if I go very swiftly like that and not slowly, I get a much, much, much cleaner punch. What will get inked? Well, Jamie, that is a very good question. I don't know what will get inked at this stage. Maybe. Siri's not meant to understand, but maybe we can wink the wings and the tail. Yes, that's right, Glenda. Thanks for joining, Glenda. I didn't see you pop in. We're going to grab our Stampin' seal. I'm missing a stamp set. Maybe that's what caused the Craft Lunch. Oh no, the stamp set's here. So touch of ink, Heal Your Heart. I will put Heal Your Heart on top. Just we had a good look at the other set. So It's a really, really nice sympathy set. And I really love the thank you in there as well. I have used that with the Hydrangea Haven stamp set. And I have shared that card over on my blog and over on Facebook in just a post. And that was a really simple card. Okay, so I have that. I'm going to pop it on some dimensionals. Oh, I'm whacking you guys left, right, and centre. Could you whiten? I could emboss the other part of the card, but considering the hummingbird's going to be there, I don't think it needs it. I like the space that it leaves. It's just a resting space for your eyes. Okay, 3 of those. I'm going to grab my... Sorry, I'm just going to flick to Facebook for a second, see how crooked I am, but I'm not. I fixed myself quite nicely. Okay, right. Now I've got to get back to where I was. 2 messages. Oh, my friend messaged me. Okay, that's fine. She's not popping over now, so that's fine. I kind of forgot she was popping over, but that works well. The bird, the strip of cardstock, who knows? Exactly, who knows? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Just would like have an ETA.
I don't know. I'm almost finished my first card. How's that for an ETA? Hey guys, what happened? I'm back again. Yeah, I know. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was David opening the door. I don't know. I'm back. Sorry, guys. No idea what that was. So I very crookedly added on the strip of glue, but do you know what? It works. It works really well. It's on there. It works. I'm going to leave it to get tacky. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the hummingbird. I don't think we need a flower on this card, just to keep things simple as such, because I always find a sympathy card is always best to be simple. It's such a difficult sentiment to convey. I always find keeping it simple is the easiest way to convey that sentiment. And then there are some great inside sentiments for this. So, wishing I could heal your heart. I can't promise to always fix your problems, but I can promise you won't ever face them alone. How is that for just a sentiment for a friend who's going through a hard time or anything like that? That's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, so if anyone who hasn't seen me before is in, please say hi. I don't know why I just took all those backs off. They can sit downwards on my silicone mat and then it won't go anywhere. So this strip will now be dry. Yes, I know that scripty font is stunning. I hope that maybe in the new annual catalogue we get that kind of font because it's gorgeous. And I don't think they've ever done anything quite with that sentiment or that style of, or that sentiment before. And I like you've got your normal, I don't know, it's just a one of your normal fonts, everyday run-of-the-mill fonts, and then they've added in that script. They are the perfect match together. Oh yes, Jamie, you know me too. I love a good font as well. So I just want to connect the sentiment with this dividing strip that we've put down. I just feel the dividing strip just then makes the stamping that I've done over here more meaningful. And our hummingbird, I would like it to take up a fair bit of this space. And as Jamie suggested, what are we winking? So I shall grab said wink. I don't know if this is my one that is running. I think it is, because I just shook that and it is kind of running everywhere. So just let me, I'm not touching the nib, I'm more touching around. So let's see if this totally runs out. It is not the end of the world, because I do want to add a fairly generous amount of wink. Now this wink is one I have revived myself with some rubbing alcohol. Oh, that is spectacular. Take off any excess ink just on our scrap piece of paper. Okay, pop that back. Now let's see, do we think our opal rounds would look nice with this? Because I'm thinking the scattering of our opal rounds will just finish this off. I think that would look lovely, and it'll pick up with the sparkle that we've already used. So take your pick tool, our rubber end. So I'm going to put one there. Well, not a big one. Maybe I want to put two. No, that's not. I think I might move this little one if I can. If I can't, right, I can move it. So put two here, and I want to put one just nestled in here. Whoops, didn't want to stick down. One just here. Lovely. And then probably just one tucked in here, and then you've got your visual triangle. And then just one tucked in there, so we've got that connection again between the card and that strip. So we've overlapped it 3 times now. We've overlapped it with the sentiment, we've overlapped it with the hummingbird, and we've overlapped it with our opal rounds. So let's see if I can get some of that sparkle. So please tell me you can see that sparkle. My replay is a bit behind, but that's okay. I shall forge ahead. So that is our sympathy card done. Let's move on to our get well card, and I'm thinking of using flowers and leaves. So I will just pop that down here. So we're going from Heal Your Heart to Healing Hugs. So I'll pop Heal Your Heart at the bottom, and now we're going Healing Hugs. So I may use this, and kind of, I'm not sure about the Bumblebee hummingbird, you know. And I kind of haven't used all the colours in one card. So I do apologise to Linda. I will try. I'm not loving the grey granite background. I'm really, truly not. I like the grey granite, but I don't think the grey granite background is going to work. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. I did think blocking it off just gave it an end, which was great. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Sorry, Jamie. I overruled you because there is a delay. There's more of a delay than on Facebook. I might go with a Whisper White card base again, or a white card base, because Whisper White doesn't exist anymore, but we now have our basic white, which is fantastic. And I may go with a portrait card this time. So score where I normally cut, and cut where I normally score. I have to always think opposite when I do it the opposite way. Pop that back up there. Okay. Done, done, done. Bone folder, where are you? You are right there. So now I've just got to work out what I'm doing here. I may use very similar elements, but we shall see. Okay, so let me grab my Bumblebee Flower, finding it hard because these are partially sticky. I'll just pull this piece away for the moment. I could, Jamie, if this doesn't work, I will try that, but the black would look really, really nice. Just seeing how these could work together. Oh, they work really, really well together. If I cut off that stem, that will work really well together. So never, even though I've cut it with the stem, it's just not quite going to work for what I've got planned. I may just take Jamie's advice and grab a black card base, because it's never a bad thing and it will make everything pop beautifully. So there's a black card base, and we will get a vellum front. That piece is there. Do you think I can grab it? That piece is a whole nother thing. Okay, so cut this out. I'm going to go 8.5, or I might go 9. And then that's less than 9 because it moved. We're going 8.5. It moved big time. And did not cut a straight line. Okay, right. And then we will go, so that's 2 centimeters smaller, which makes it there. Right. Okay, so that's what Jamie was talking about, and I do like that, and I do like it smaller to give the black some breathing space. So kind of this, and this is what I was envisaging. So just the greenery popping out and the hummingbird kind of popping in there. Just playing at the moment, and I don't mind the sentiment there. So I've got a red rubber set. This is a non-cling set. We do have great greenery in here as well. These two stamps are great for filling in, and I am thinking some pattern on the background may not be a bad thing. It is looking a little plain, but the Get Well Soon would fit in perfectly there, and I could use only because I can see a perfectly sized piece, and then this would use all colours. So I have a spare block. Pray that this just sticks as we wanted. I want to use the black ink on the Gorgeous Grape. I could emboss the vellum, yes. I'm just now in my head, Jamie, I am thinking which folder would work best. So that's not my best stamping. I may even try the other side for good luck. Okay, just to see if we can't. Just going to leave it here for a few seconds longer. That's better. I'm much happier with that. I'm just hoping I left enough room to punch. If not, I'll just trim it out. But look at that, perfectly in our 2-inch punch. Okay, so that looks really, really pretty, and I do like Jamie's idea. I'm going to grab all these out. So I've got Tasteful Textures, got this nice floral, a little floral. Don't think the tile will work. I think the flourish is a bit big. The wood grain, thinking this one's looking really good, something finer. Even the seabed may work. Okay, so while I make a bit of space, seabed or floral? What else have I got here though? Yeah, or we've got the painty texture one. May actually, we'll use this one because it's brand new. Ooh, lunchtime. Hi, Ruth. I could score that. Hey, Shannon, floral. Okay, floral or paint? Jamie, floral or paint? Just while I make some space and grab out this. Definitely not using these, so these can go back. Just grabbing out all the bits I need to emboss. Paint. Okay, that's what I thought. I know. Right. Okay, we'll use the new embossing folder because I'm curious myself to know how it looks on vellum. Like how much bruising wet, because that's what it really does. It bruises the vellum. So how much bruising we'll get. Okay. Our big daddy, because we've got big clem. And I will need, that is a 3D embossing folder. So I will need a 3D embossing folder mat and my platform. Okay. So, and I like the 3D emboss, the painty background, because it doesn't matter if you don't put your cardstock in straight, because it's that kind of generic, non-straight, organic pattern. Oh, there's the word I was looking for, organic. Okay, pop that in. Pop it in spine first. I will get that word. Top plate on. Me too. You get bruised without embossing. I love that, Donna. That's hilarious. Oh, you girls make my life. Seriously. Okay. That's not going to work. Pop it on the floor. Okay, how does this look? Oh my word. Oh, that is lovely. It's almost like that crazed slate. Almost like the crazed slate. That's beautiful. Okay, now we need to adhere everything to the vellum for it to well, I didn't punch that out swiftly enough, and I just have a little ragged. Oh, of course I get the shakes, but I've pushed that in. So let's dimensionalize our bits. Dimensionals are here. Scissors. I don't need my silicone mat anymore. Trying to clean up, girls. Now I can show you my first card. Girls and guys, I'm so sorry to discriminate. Yes, it is a lovely texture. That's exactly right. It is quite subtle. It looks, I did make some, I need to take a photo. I did make some dog cards for our dog groomer. She wanted some dog sympathy cards that I was talking to you guys about, and I've made those, and I used this embossing folder. Okay, that definitely want to, oh, I can finish off my 3 teenies on this one. My 3 mini dimensionals. One there. And then just one in here. And one there. Perfect. That is that sheet completed. I don't know. I think I want the leaves flat, but they won't look really flat now because I have embossed the background. A joy only crafters know. Yes, exactly, Jamie. I love finishing off sheets. Even better is finishing off a sheet of or a roll of ribbon or a roll of washi tape. There is no greater joy. So I'll grab back my silicone mat and I'll just lay this up on the leaves, and then this can be adhered as one piece. So I really like, well, I don't even know where I put the stamp set now. I really love the Healing Hugs stamp set. I love this texture. That would have been really nice to use in the background. I didn't mean to do this and drop it. That would be really nice, and just really great sentiments in it. So sending healing vibes, wishing you a quick and complete recovery, and if hugs and kisses could cure, you'd be immune to everything. Feel better soon. And then you've got your beautiful distinctive rose that you get all of that detail in one stamping. So what I want to do is just cover up this spot that was a little harder to cut in the middle. That looks better with the greenery coming out and it lifted up. That just really makes that work. So kind of want to have that there. Dimensionalize this, just because once you start with your dimensionals, you can't stop. 2 and 3. These cards come together quite quickly because we had all the pieces done and ready to rock. Just needed to add that embossed texture. Thank you, Jamie, for that suggestion. I was already part of the way there. I do like this sentiment hanging off and then this coming around it. And just leaving some space. So if I was to use some embellishments on this, what would you suggest? I'm maybe thinking our black matte dots, which are new ones. This would be really hard to emboss, Delinda, because you would lose all of the subtle, I will get the word out in a second. You'd lose all the detail by embossing that. So sadly, it would look beautiful. I just don't think it'd work. Show the dots. Okay, let me adhere this and then I will grab those dots, Jay. So I love using the circle because these have the curve and it curves around. So everything is sort of encompassing that. So these are the matte dots while I grab my hummingbird. So they're just round matte dots. I just think a sprinkling of those will bring, even though we've used black in for all of our outline stamping and sentiment, it will bring it together beautifully. So I can't believe I do not need to do an upload to YouTube and that I am live on both at the same time. Okay, so, and this I kind of want hanging off again, but I want it, see how I've connected it across outside the mat and into this. So I'm thinking wink because Jamie got me on the wink. I'm thinking wink these because I've winked the others. So this is definitely my color challenge card, and just in the middle of these flowers, just a titch of wink. Nice, beautiful. Where's my scrap piece of paper? Off to the side. That didn't transfer any ink, so I was very lucky. You think they will work? Okay, cool, awesome, great. So now I can add my seal adhesive behind all these pieces and adhere it to the card base. Okay, done. Take that away because I don't need it now. Get some bit of space. How often do I use a black card base? Not very often. I think I'm getting a bit adventurous with black. Now, I will need to snip off some of these leaves, but that's okay. Actually, this should still fit in a normal envelope. Oh, and I think those dots will just finish it off, but I love how everything comes around that circle. Okay. Oh, my dryer is beeping at me because my 3 loads of washing are complete. Love it when that happens. Okay. And one just up here to pull your eye up. And kind of thinking I need no. Okay, so 2 there. Just kind of need somewhere else. I can pick it up, float it around, and then always put it back. Because then you've got your visual triangle that encompasses everything in there. So there. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done, and I'm really happy with that. Very, very, very happy. So let's grab out all the things we used. So we used the Paint Textures embossing folder. We used these 3 Create some space. I'm not going to show you all the colours. I will talk to you about the colours. So we've used Grey Granite, Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, Gorgeous Grape, and we have used Granny Apple Green. So they are our amazing colours. And stamp sets, we have used Healing Hugs, Heal Your Heart, and A Touch of Ink. So these 2 can be earned during celebration up until the 28th of February. This one is with every $90, and this one is $180. Yes, exactly. So the only difference has been the sentiments. So it's just the sentiments that are different. So what I might do, I just pop this under here so you can still see it. So the opal rounds are brand new, the matte black dots are brand new, as is the paint textured embossing folder. So they are in the new January to June mini, and are fantastic and work really, really well with these cards. Thank you all so much for joining me on this experiment where I have been able to multicast between YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So very happy in that. Yes, Ruth, try embossing vellum. It bruises. I call it bruising because you get that beautiful white line, and it is bruised, and that's what creates the white line. So give it a go. You get, depending on how deep the embossing folders are, you get a different look with each embossing folder. So yeah, thank you, Kerry. Thank you all so much for joining me and supporting me. If you have any questions, please ask. whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, I will get your notifications. And if you would like to purchase anything, I will pop up my store link as soon as I am off. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I have a full table, or what I'm allowed at the moment, at my catalogue launch. So they will be here. I've got 5 this weekend, and then I have another catalogue launch next Sunday as well. Thanks, Carol. Another catalogue launch next Sunday because I couldn't accommodate everyone this Sunday. So if anyone is interested in popping along, just make a comment and I can do that. Thank you so much, girls. Have an amazing weekend, and I will hopefully catch you on Tuesday. I haven't looked at my diary, but as far as my brain is telling me, Tuesday is all go. Have a great day, girls. Bye. How do I end? Oh, that's a good one. Maybe it's here. Oh, there's an X for me to end. How silly am I? Thanks, girls. Bye.